Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, we have GCW Into the Night review. Alright, this was at the center stage in Atlanta, Georgia. For you wrestling fans, you know, WCW, NWA, filmed a lot of stuff at center stage. WCW Pro, WCW Saturday Night were all filmed there. So GCW Into the Night. I'm going to go ahead and run down this card. We had some really good matches. Just a standard strong card put on by GCW as always. So the first match, we had an 8-man tag match. We had the team of Jimmy Lloyd, Mr. Danger, Yaki, and Yoya going up against Bobby Flaco, Konley, Donnie Primetime, Radrick. Now, Bobby Flaco, we see him all over the place. We see him in AEW Dark, we see him on GCW, in New South, we see him in WWN, like Full Impact Pro, ACW, Donnie Primetime, New South, Radrick in New South, and we had John Mosley, the New South announcer, on commentary for a few matches, which was kind of cool. That New South feel coming out of Atlanta, Georgia there. This was a crazy 8-man tag. At one point, you had multiple people up on the balcony fighting through the crowd, and there was, try to describe it here, when you walk up and there's like the opening, and then there's stairs on both sides to go up, and you can kind of look down, people walking in. They were up top fighting. They did a Spanish fly off of that on the people. It was nuts. It was one of the crazier 8-man tags. There was no Skull Ramble match, so they did the 8-man tag. Hella fun, hella good. Jimmy fucking Lloyd did not disappoint. None of these athletes did. So the team of Jimmy Lloyd, Mr. Danger, Yaki, getting the victory there, and Yoya, just gotta keep Yoya in there, getting the victory. I give it 3 3/4 stars. Next up, we had Adam Priest and Brogan Finlay. Just a nice little fight. So these guys did, basically, just a fight. Brogan Finlay, the brother of David Finlay, the son of Fit Finlay. Adam Priest getting the victory. I give it 3 1/4. Next up, we had oh god, these two guys put on hell matches. Shigehiro, Irie, he's the WXW Unified Champion, going up against Radrick, the Ratty Daddy. Prince of Death matches is what I normally call him, but yeah, he can go out there and fight with the best of them. These two put on a fight. This was just nuts what these two did. Irie getting the victory. I give it 3 1/2. Next up, we had Tony Deppen versus Bryan Keith. Tony Deppen getting the victory. I give it 3 1/2. Really good match. Just the more I see of Bryan Keith, the more he impresses me. He's kind of that Farouk Bradshaw combo guy. Just a tough brawler. But Tony Deppen was able to get the victory there. Next up, we had 73-year-old Mike Jackson going up against Blake Christian. I just love the heel heat that Blake Christian gets. And just how people hate him, and he just like hates people. It's really cool. He's uber talented, so he's one of my favorite wrestlers. But I kind of love how they're doing that gimmick right now. Blake Christian did get the victory there. I mean, Mike Jackson is suitable in the ring. I give it 2 3/4 stars. Next up, we had Speedball Mike Bailey with his wife Veda Scott on commentary versus Zayne, Allie Zayne, Mr. Taco Bell. I love MLJ when he goes, "From your nearest Taco Bell, he weighs 600 Supreme Tacos," or whatever it is. It's like, oh my god. These two, yeah, you had Mike Bailey, the striking guy, Allie Zayne, the high-flying guy. A lot of strikes, a lot of stuff off the top rope. And Speedball Mike Bailey getting the victory there. I give it 3 1/2. Next up, we had the GCW tag titles on the line. We had the champions, the East West Express, Jordan Oliver and Nick Wayne, defending their titles versus the WorkHorsemen, Anthony Henry and J.D. Drake. J.D. Drake, Anthony Henry, one of the great independent tag teams out, independent wrestling tag teams. They've spent some time on Ring of Honor television, some time on AEW. Super talented tag team. I've always thought highly of them. Going up against the young Nick Wayne and Jordan Oliver. Great match. The Power versus the Lucha Libre style. I ended up giving it a 3 3/4 star. And East West Express retaining their GCW tag titles. But yeah, I want to see more of the WorkHorsemen in Game Changer Wrestling. Next up, we had just a mess. We had Matt Cardona and his new whatever she is, Steph DeLander, going up against Los Macizos. Matt Cardona thinks he's the deathmatch king because 2 years ago he had one deathmatch. Oh my God, dude, get over yourself. You're not the deathmatch king. You're the deathmatch piece of shit. And just saying him and Steph DeLander are good enough. They should have been on SmackDown last night. Really? Really? Go back. You probably already got a phone call. You need to go back and get off my television. You do not belong in Game Changer Wrestling. These two, Cardona and Steph DeLander, just did everything they can to distract this match. And low blow after low blow on Los Macizos. They finally got the victory. So Matt Cardona and Steph DeLander are your victors. I give it 2 3/4 star. Next up, we had a 6-person tag match. We had Gringo Loco. And did you see the match he had on Ring of Honor against La Hero del Vikingo? Oh boy, that match was freaking awesome. Match of the year. Him teaming up with Arez and Jack Cartwheel going up against Thrussy, Allie, Katch, Dark Sheik, and Effy. Good match. Just your nice little typical 6-man tag, 6-person tag match. And Thrussy getting the victory. I give it 3 star. And then the main event, Hero de Vikingo versus Commander. A rematch of Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor, GCW style. Holy snap, this match was freaking awesome. I give it 4 1/4. At Super Card of Honor, I do believe I gave it 3 3. Yeah, because I'm like, I know I've seen this match. That is so, it's so bad about it sometimes. When you look at a match, I'm like, I just saw this match. I just saw this match at WrestleMania weekend, I thought. Let's see if I can find the WrestleMania stuff here. Okay, here we go. So yeah, where is it? Here we go. At WrestleCon, Mark Hitchcock Memorial Show, we had El Vikingo, Black Taurus, and Commander. And then a triple threat. And then the Super Card of Honor, we had Vikingo and Commander. I give that one 4 3/4. I give this one 4 1/4. Really good. It was 16 minutes long. There's just a couple spots. It's like, I was expecting more right there that I didn't get. Other than that, great show overall. GCW Into the Light review. As always, thanks for watching Rubber Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Rubber Sports Show, your YouTube leader of sports channel content.